Hey, just sending out the link to everyone everywhere. Getting it all set up. Making sure everything is tight. All right, welcome back, everyone. Thank you for coming back to the stream. Again, we're just working on the Android's episode. I focus on this until the whole thing is done, so that get the episode done and get it out, because I know a lot of people have been asking for that. So that's what we're gonna do. In the meantime, check out the new merch. Check out the new the digs. Check out the new Wolverine cartoon, the thing that I did with Deadpool, the new Deadpool Wolverine movie coming out here soon. I figured it'd be really cool to do the animation that we did previously, and then put the characters on the shirt. So let me know if you like this. Let me know if it's something that you want to maybe get for yourself, so you can be one of the I Am cartoon toonies, or whatever we're gonna dub it as. But yeah, so check that out. And let's go ahead and just get started into the animation here. Get hydrated. All right, let's jump in. Let's just recall where we're at with this. So it's like let's zoom in a little bit. So he's like sitting there thinking, and then he turns. I do want to add a frame in somewhere right here, though. Right there. It would be a better transition. Excuse me. But I think for now, that's going to work. It's like, hey. I think the last part we left out on, he was filling out his description, what he's looking for, right? That's funny. And then his little avatar jumps up and clicks save. All right, so the next part is gonna just how we transition from here to here. We're going to do the same thing again. All of this. Let me just double check and see where it lands at. I think it's about right here. So actually what we're going to do, let's go back to this spot here. Right here. So he's going to turn just like how we did here. fact, let me make sure. Nope. Right there. And that's really good. We can just keep the same elements we were already using. So copy that. Put it right here. Extend the frame down. That's good so far. And let's just take the background. Let's extend that out. And take the same background all the way down. Actually, same thing here too. But then the only thing that's going to change is the little character. So we'll extract from here. Let's turn on our light table so we can see what's going on. This right here is perfect. We'll have them kind of do a little touchdown right there. Let's get our black pen and then have it kind of like that. Trying not to be too picky about my lines here, but sometimes it's kind of hard to not try to perfect it as much as possible. Excuse me. So I tried to take a nap before getting on stream, so that I wouldn't have too many yawning spells. So let me just bring my comments back up so I can try to see everything. Good, good. So the landing scene is going to be kind of right here. Let's go back and grab our little guy. So kind of right there. So. And then for this scene, we're going to do the same thing we did here. We're going to keep it about right there. We'll bring it on this side. I'm going to go grab the other little head that was turned right here like this. It only lasts like a frame. So let's bring it right here. Let's actually bring it down some. That's a little high up. Flip it. It only lasts one frame, and then we have a new drawing. So I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and just focus on the drawing for right now. So it looks like it's just oh, let's go back and make sure we have the correct tool. A smooth pen tool. And then we're going to have it where it's kind of like getting up. Kind of like this. I don't like the way this turned out. The reason it's really scratchy looking. Maybe that'll work. Maybe that's fine for now. All right, that's good enough. And then let's get that circle going again. But he's still kind of like partially there. So let's do kind of like this. Let's actually bring these hands in a little bit. I want to see him kind of like he's pushing up, like kind of like a struggle almost. Kind of like that. Let's make sure we're saving the whole time. And then we're going to have it where his little head is going to be shooting out. So kind of like this. Like that. Ooh. And then we'll just keep on going, drawing what is going to happen on the screen. And then his little face is kind of forming up to be the picture. And that first is very, let's just draw. Like the body head shape. Kind of try to keep it fluent while also trying to give it shape at the same time. And then for this one, we're actually going to kind of do it's not going to be the chibi version, but it's going to be kind of the a weird, like a funny, goofy face of his actual android face. He's got this huge, goofy smile. It's kind of like, ooh, a face only a mom can love. Kind of like this. I'm gonna try to keep some of the shapes there. Now I am going to change the size a little bit because I want to be able to fit maybe the legs in, but not the feet, but at least the legs. kind of like that. Make them a little goofy. Now let's do a little bit of cleanup. So for people, you know, I know a lot of people have been asking for the next episode. When's the next episode? When's it? But that's why I'm doing this process of Philandroids for two reasons. One, it's really going to speed up how fast I get this thing done. But for two, it's kind of to show people just how much work actually goes into creating this. It's not as simple as just drawing something and it being done. There's actually a lot of planning. So you're only seeing the drawing of the final product. I still had to think about what I wanted to do, write it all down, do the actual the animatic, and do the animatic, and then I had to draw that, put it all together, time it, put the script to it. I was gonna record my voice for it, but I didn't do that just yet either. So I still got to do that. The voice actor doing their stuff right now as well. There's a lot that goes into it, and this is just my own little silly makeshift animation. This isn't even. This is not even the. This isn't even like a full-on production. This isn't something you would see like on Adult Swim or anything like that. So I think it's really cool to help give people the perspective of what I'm doing here, actually. You know? Man, the playlist be playing a lot of Jill Scott. I don't know why. I mean, I'm loving it. I'm digging it. So let's kind of take a look at what we have here, because we did a lot. It was this here. And I think here, I think what I want to do is have a light I want like a really light background. So I'm just going to go ahead and start coloring this part here. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? Just extend this as much as I can, and then just get rid of all this. Close those little feet in right here. That way I can color this without any issues. Like so. And do a little bit of the same thing here. Maybe we'll give him like the ears here. And we'll give him like a little. Kind of like that. Like that. That's looking good. I think that is really flowing. I think one more thing I'm gonna do. Nah, because it's a stationary picture, so there's no need to give it like the living skin kind of thing. And then it goes back to the other scene. I think what I want to do though is have like a save button for this as well. So I'll go ahead and copy this, paste it here, kind of like right under. That's good. That's really silly. I do want this button to be kind of like a save button. Make sure we copy that all the way across. You know what I should have did was just put it right here. Let's actually bring that all the way back then. Put it right there. Perfect. I think what I will do is I'm gonna delete it here. I'm gonna have the save button. What did we do last time? It's like right here. Copy it, put it here. It's like a click, click. So let's give it that same color. Kind of like that. That looks good. I'm digging it. I might do something like I might change it. I might put like profile at the top or something like that. I tell you what, for now I'm just gonna leave it the way it is. I don't want to overthink it just yet. I think we did a really good job at that. So now it's like the next scene, we're gonna go back to where he was laying on the table, right? Oh, a little bit closer than I thought. Who is this? This is, oh, her. Process. Man, her's got a voice on her, man. She's definitely a voice of the generation for sure. Or an R&B singer. She's got her own style. She feels like genuine R&B from back in the day, you know. Okay, so let's see. We're gonna take this scene right here. Everything the way it is, we're gonna copy it. We're gonna do it kind of like in reverse, basically. So I'm gonna copy all of this. Bring it back to right here. But let's see how far down it goes. It's about right there. No, it's about right here. Oh, it's only like 3 frames. So I got to get the table back in there. That's one thing. Zoom up. Let's go right here. Bam. So this table is going to be there all the way until this part right here. So that's easy. Perfect. So we're going to have it where his hand probably like right here. So we're just going to do kind of a reverse. It's going to be real quick. It goes from off on eyes to where he grabs the cord in the very next scene. So it's gonna be this. So this one, where he raises his hand up, he grabs the cord, pulls it out, and then comes back down. So from this one to this one, copy it, bring it back down, and then we're just gonna do everything in reverse. Actually, I won't need that frame at all. I feel like that's gonna move way too fast. Yeah, he like snatches it up, so we're gonna have to extend this. I'm gonna have to extend all these out, honestly. Even this part right here, because all this is moving really fast. So now the next scene is gonna be this one, that one, that one, that one. Yeah, there's no need to redraw the whole thing if it's not necessary. Perfect, perfect. I like it. We're just gonna extend that down a little bit so we can make sure we keep it. Now let's grab all the scenes with Greg in it. Actually, we already got it, so let's just zip it on down, extend it down as much as possible. Same thing for the background. We're gonna extend it all the way down. But now I need to see what the next thing is that happens next. Looks like we have so it changes scene. So he looks into the screen right here. So the only thing that changes here is Phil. He's kind of like leaning over. So we need to go all the way back in the first part and find where he's doing that. Looks like it's kind of like right here. And I'm actually going to change a little bit of his look. I'm going to take the lips out because right here is meant to be funny, but in the next scene, he's not doing anything funny. He's really just looking out of curiosity. Nope. I'm like, why is this? right here. So extend that all the way down like that. Turn the background off so we can see what's going on. Extend the fill down all the way. Let's pull this all the way back in. And this scene right here with fill comes all the way right there. It's kind of like that. Perfect. So now let's go ahead and change this drawing real quick. So he's actually doing, he's gonna have his regular little duck lips like this right here. This is perfect actually, so we can just copy this. And it's gonna be kind of like right there. Let's get rid of that line. Like that. Let's fix it back up. Let's add the color back in there, just like that. Turn the background back on so we can see what's going on. Let's take a look. Looks like we fixed it up pretty good. So now the next scene goes back into more of your one-off side views of them talking to each other. So let's take a look at that and see where it lands for us. Oh, we're actually at the end. This is the end of the first part. So we have one side where he's talking, where Phil's talking, another side where Greg is talking for a little bit, and then it goes into Phil's eyes with a zoom in, which is great. I forget what is supposed to be going right here. Ooh, I erased it all. I'm just gonna fill it in like that. Save. And it's a side view, so it's gonna be a little bit of all of this. Open mouth, closed mouth. Like that. I'm gonna go ahead and grab it for Greg and put it in place. It's kind of like right there, but we're gonna start right here. Perfect. Let's extend this all the way down. It's gonna go until let's go down to right there. Perfect. Now let's turn off the background so we can see what the mouth movement is going to be. Let's turn that off. So right here, we'll delete here, 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 where the mouth was open at. So we'll paste that back in. Whoa, okay, that's a pretty good song. All right, turn all that back on. Now we need to go grab a scene with Phil from when he's talking to on the side. I guess it's kind of more down this way. Like right here. like that. And let's turn off everything so we can see what's going on. We'll do the same thing with the mouth, which is fine where the mouth is open. Perfect. All right, and then we'll paste the mouth back in where it needs to go. Perfect. And then the very last scene of this animation is going to be filled from the front. So we can grab it from like, we need a close-up of his face. Oh, man, excuse me. I thought there was one where he was kind of like holding his chin. It's this one here. Let's copy it. Copy this all the way down. I'm actually going to get rid of the mouth. Give him a new mouth where he's kind of like doing a smile. Kind of like that. And then we're going to go get the Blueberries app logo. Right here. Excuse me. Copy it. I'm going to paste it right here for now. So I'm going to copy all of this and then make a new drawing. Then I'm going to drag it all the way down like that. Save, ungroup this, get rid of all that. I'm going to go to his eyes here. Get rid of all this. And I'm going to fill it in with I think I'm going to try a white screen first. And I'm going to grab these and put it right where his eyes are supposed to be in this screen. I like that white. I feel like it could probably be a better. I feel like it just makes more sense to be the scene, to be the color of the screen. Maybe we can do something like this, where it's like a special like color around the. I'm trying to get the colors right here. I'm trying to grab them. Maybe something like that. It's like, and then we'll do a zoom in. How we're gonna do that though? This is more floetry. Yep. Mistress. Interesting. So we'll put something there. We'll put position, and right there. And then we'll just zoom in. Oh, man. It's maybe it's better if we use like a camera view instead. Right here. Maybe like right there, there. Gotta put it at the beginning and the ending. Well, and then we'll just place it where it's right on his eyes, right there, like that. And that works. So that's the end of Act 1. Let's see if we can just kind of skim through the whole thing a little bit. That's funny. I do kind of want it to sit for a little bit though. Maybe if it was a little bit more centered. Maybe like right here. And then right here, it's gonna slow down a little bit. Nah, we'll leave it just like that. I think that's fine. So that is all of episode 1. So now I want to go back through the whole thing and plan out and make sure that it's actually flowing well. So let's put the ending right here. Let's hit play. It's like, So we need it to stay a little bit longer right there. That looks good. It's like, what are you watching? So that's got to sit a little bit longer. It's like shady. So what are you talking about? It's like, oh man, okay. I see what you're saying. Golly. Okay, we'll go back to the screen. Back to the Mickey show. That could sit a little bit longer. It's like you were here for the 3-month-old baby Wilner. So you see that baby? Do you love that baby? Just a little bit now. Oh, and he's like, well, I don't know, Mickey, man. You know, it's just hard to really determine if that's, you know, baby, you know. Are you gonna take care of that baby? You gonna love that baby? That looks good. It looks really crazy. That was great. All the textures look really good in the background. I like it. So you are not the father. So I see I need to go back and put the texture in the background when the scene is a little closer. All this looks really good. Let's catch up and see where we're at. His hand looks good. All that looks well. The transitions, I like it. Meatloaf Media. Meatloaf Media. Man, where do I know you from? T Ruff. That sounds like Jacob, but it is what you think it is. This is Flandroids. This is the cartoon about the robots and stuff. I am Phil. This flows very well. Wait, let's go back. Let's go back. I'm gonna go back to this part right here where he points and he's like, "What is going on here?" I was like, "Maybe it will work. I don't know." Yeah, just jump on and yeah, that's right. I had to change the name. I couldn't keep it as Triple X Drive because I ran it across some folks and they were like, "Yeah, that's not gonna fly." So I was like, "Okay, cool. I can change it." That scene flowed very well. I like that. I like that a lot. I might go back and put Greg's hands over the laptop. That flows very well. We could probably take some more time to sit on some of these scenes. I need to fix that line right there. Those lines. This is good. It sits sitting for a good amount of time. We could have sat right there for a little bit longer. We could, so everything's rushing. We need to let things kind of breathe a little bit. Wow. And that was only like what, 2 minutes, 3 minutes at the most? Probably not even 3 minutes, probably like 2 minutes. So a lot of work for 2 minutes. But that's cool. That's fine. Yeah, man. I had to change the name from Triple X Drive and all this kind of stuff. I was trying different names and stuff. I settled with Androids because it was Phil as the main character. He's an android, and it's a play off of Philander, like philandering and all that kind of stuff. So that was a much stronger name, Triple X Drive. So, but yeah, it's the robots. I had to tone it down from my original idea of like the uh, the the sexy time robots. I had to tone it down from that and just make it more fun and more quirky and stuff. So I think it's really living as a nice product now. Um, where are these hands in the background? Okay. This is actually episode 2. Yeah, exactly. Adult Swim. Going for the full Adult Swim effect here. So we're actually working on episode 2. So I put episode 1 out like a year or two ago, I think. And recently I started boosting it. I started really getting serious about the I Am Cartoons, YouTube, and all that kind of stuff. And a lot of people were like, "Yo, where's episode 2? Give us episode 2. Where's the next episode?" And I'm like, "Okay, I need to work on it then." So I figured I'm just gonna do it on a live stream, give people a taste of what they want. It's not the full episode yet, but you're getting pieces of it. You can watch me do it. This is episode 7. This is process 7. So in each process video I do is 2 hours. So 7 times 2 hours is like 14 hours to do just this much. It's almost like a Shin Chan show. Yeah. Exactly. Um, as you can see too, I'm rocking an original I Am Cartoon shirt. It's off of one of my animations I just finished 2 weeks ago, last week, 2 weeks ago. It's of Deadpool and Wolverine. I was like, oh man, what if I make the shirt out of the animation I did, and then I wore it and see what people think. So the merch, exactly, the merch. So I don't know, just kind of having fun in this space, just enjoying the creativity, sharing my creativity, my passion with everybody along the way. So who knows if it blows up one day and I get found on YouTube from Netflix or something like that. Who knows what can happen? So yeah, man, it's been a long time. Remember when I came up with this idea? It was in Metal, not Metal. That was after that. It was in A Vive Moon, The Rude Awakening. It was like 2013, 2014 or something. So I've been working on this since then. Um, so I'm doing episode 2 now. I have 8 more episodes like ready. I have the whole concept. I have the lore, um, all the zaniness. I got jokes and stuff ready to go into it. Um, I got a whole 10 episode season ready, and the story's done. 10 episodes, and that's it. It's wrapping up. Unless I get picked up like another, some company wants to produce it or something like that, then we can do more or whatever. But my idea is to only be a 10 episode season. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's been a while. And it's not even it. I have so many other ideas I haven't even begun on. Yes, you remember the race? Yes, I have the race. I've been thinking about that one a lot in the last month. Ever since I started working on this, I was like, yo, I'm doing this. What about the race? And I still be coming up like different ideas for the race, different characters and all this kind of stuff. That one has changed a lot too, where it's still a race, but it's like, it's different. That's all I can really say right now without giving all the tidbits away, but it's different. It's got a little bit more pizzazz to it, a little bit more adult theme. Not this adult, but more like seinen style, the wing, people die kind of thing and stuff like that. I've been tinkering around with that one. Eventually it'll get out. By the time I'm 50 something, it'll get out. But yeah, man, I appreciate you jumping on, man. It's been a minute. So Meatloaf Media now, huh? It seems like a very Jacob. I didn't even know what it was. I didn't even know who this was. I saw Meatloaf Media. I was like, this sounds like a Jacobism. This is a Jacobism right here. I feel like he's the only one that says stuff like this, Meatloaf Media, or something. So with the local bread, yeah. Get another Berserk years in between. Yeah, something like that. But yeah, man. Welcome to the party. The party, pal. What was it? All right. So let's see here. Oh, it's still early. It's only 7:52. So let's go back through and fix some of those little. I'm going to have to zoom out a little bit so you guys are going to miss some of the detail. But I'm going to grab these little figures here, his hands. It's going to be in shade and background. Copy. I'm going to go back to the scene where the computer is at. Right here. Oh, man. Also not. Yeah, man, that is true. I've been pushing it a little bit. I've been boosting some of my videos a little bit. And it seems like every day I get at least 100 subs, if not 200. At one point, I was getting 200 to 300 a day. It grew from when I first started back at it again. It was like, what is this, April? It was like early February, and I was at 100 subs or something like that. And I was like, oh, what if I just kind of do some cartoons, figure out what I've already done, and just kind of boost it a little bit. Next thing you know, it was like 195, 300, 400, 800, 1,000, 1,200. And I was like, holy crap. Okay. And then it's slowed down a lot lately, but now it's been like 100 a day in the last couple of days. So yeah, I'm hoping. I mean, we're for sure gonna get to 10,000. So honestly, I'll be happy with that. If I can get to 10,000, sitting pretty. And if I can get like 10,000 views, 10,000 likes, all that kind of stuff, then we'll be cooking for real. But yeah, man, where we're at, we're big time now. Yeah, see, that's not gonna work. Let's copy these hands, put them here. Put the shading here. That looks good. Supposed to scroll back through real quick just to make sure. That looks good. So to go back in and shade all of that. I'm not gonna worry about that on stream. I'll do that off stream. Because that's really a lot of tedious work. I might do the same thing with the timing. I'll work on the timing without you guys on stream. I feel like this is a lot of sitting around and looking at a lot of nothing. Where is this thing? There you are. Oh, hey, wife. What's going on, Caitlin? Yeah, I was thinking about that recently. Because now that me and Tina are married, I remember how you were always like, wife, what are we doing? Something like that. She'd be like, husband, this or whatever. I'm like, you don't have names, you know? And now I was like, oh, I kind of get it now. I was like, oh, your wife now. And growing up, my dad still does that. And my mom does it too, where I'd be talking to my dad and he'd be like, what'd your mom say? Well, where's mama? He wouldn't call her Pauline, he would call her, he would say, where's mama at? And I'm like, first, I mean, I don't know, I was a child when he first started saying stuff like that, but it became normal, I guess it was normal for him hearing from us calling her mama, but then he would start calling her mama, in reference to us. So it's interesting to see that dynamic now, firsthand. Wife, what are we doing? Or wife, what are we doing? It kind of reinforces the whole like, you're my wife, you're my husband kind of thing too. It's pretty neat. How are the kiddos? How's the parents? I don't think I've ever met your parents, Jacob. How's Caitlin's parents? I feel like I see Caitlin's sister. Man, her name it's like I know her name, but it escapes me right now. I feel like I see her on Facebook or something, or Instagram all the time. I forget what it is. And I feel like I've seen like Caitlin before, like posting like the kids' holidays or something like that. I see y'all on social medias, is what I'm saying basically. There was something else I needed to fix. That looks fine. I think it was right here. I want to see how fast this goes. I think the speed right there is okay. It's actually not bad at all. You know what I should have did? This is what we'll do, because right here is a circle. Well, what I can do instead, maybe let's grab this, and here we'll make this a square. Like that right there. Like that. So that way, it looks. No, wait a minute. I just realized. I think I have met your mom, Jacob. I just realized that. I just remembered that. Yo, Chris, what's going on, man? You made it to the stream. How was the You were at a concert the other night or something, right? How was that? How'd that go? So my man is going to party, but he still showed up to the stream. That's dedication. Dedication. Oh, you see the new shirt? Rocking the Wolverine Toon. This needs to be the same. What is that? This needs to click. So I almost missed that right there. Oh. Well, the tuning is good, man. I essentially just finished working on Act 1. Now I'm just kind of cleaning it up. Kind of like a click thing right there. Click. That looks good. But this still needs to be the same frame all the way down here. So all the click stuff does not compute for the frames that are new. Like right here. Like that. Yeah, I dig it. It was good. Saw a punk band called No Fix. It was their last show in Texas since they're retiring after playing for 40 years. Whoa, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. The real question: how many floppy disks and hard drive jokes? Oh, there's plenty. There's plenty. So here, I'll give you one. Right? I'll give you one. So there's a character. I think I'm gonna do it in the next episode. It's either the next episode or the one after, or episode 4, where there's like there's a hard drive. So hard drives are kind of like the devil fruits of this series. If you like One Piece and everything, well, I know you like One Piece, Jacob, but it's kind of like there's a different kind of hard drive depending on what you want. You can get them installed and stuff, i.e. the triple X drive. In episode 1, we see the triple S drive. That's for, it's like smart, smooth, and sophisticated or something like that. That's what he's going to get, but he ends up getting the triple X drive, which you all know what triple X stands for. Then there's also the BDE drive. You know, you can kind of put that together. What BDE is big disk energy. Is what it means. Big disk energy. Yes. And you know, with that kind of energy, those kind of specs comes lots of you know, functions. Yeah. What did you think I was gonna say? Hmm. So, this stuff like that. That's one joke, and then I have some others in other episodes and stuff too. You know, that's a good point. That's a good point. But we can come up with something, right? So what I've been trying to do in the series is have like different names for things that include an X instead of an S to kind of help portray, you know, the whole um, triple X drive, you know, the X drive itself. Um, it's kind of like X is for extreme, you know, the X drive, and all this kind of stuff. Anxiety, you know, because he gets a lot of anxiety and stuff, and he gets nervous and all this kind of stuff, and then it gets really extreme and all this kind of stuff. One of the stores is called Exuberant or whatever. Um, so yeah, it's powered grip, powered tools, or whatever. So yeah, there's so many meanings for X. X marks the spot. Huh? Yeah. See. But I'm gonna go back and actually work on some of this as on my own, so you guys don't have to see all that. But let me say first. So now let's go to Act 2. Let's see how far we can get with that. Oh, excuse me. A little. So the thing is, every time I come on stream here, I stream on the days that I actually go work out and go run. So by the time I get home, you know, I'll cook or something. And I've been cooking a lot more lately, Jacob. You'd be proud of me. It's not just chicken strips and French fries anymore. I mean, there's that too. I'm still eating that, but you know. But now there's other foods as well. Lots more vegetables and sauces. Yeah, those are there, and potatoes. Those are there too. Yeah, eating like an adult sometimes. But yeah, we did HelloFresh for a little bit. Got a lot of their recipes, and I've been trying to kind of replicate those recipes, and from those recipes, do some of our own things and stuff too. So just been trying to try different things and keep us from eating out so much and stuff like that. Hmm. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Just trying to build up. So from here, I think we had like the app was kind of like in the middle. Perfect. And then our little character here is kind of like right here. And let's go ahead and draw him again. You know, there was another project I was working on before this. I would really love to get back into. It was Outcasts. Before they started like going back and remaking some videos of their old songs. There's one song that they never did a video for called Happy Valentine's Day. And I always wanted to do a video for that, like an animated video myself. And I got partway through and I never got to finish it. So I would love to go back and finish that at some point. The only thing is those songs are like, I mean, it's copywritten and everything, which is fine. I mean, that's their product. But it will be very difficult to, oh man, to actually post that video with the actual audio. But I don't know. Maybe I'll go back and finish it one of these days. Something like that. Apply this. So we'll do kind of like he's doing a little sweat. Actually, let's do this where it's going to be up. And this is where it's going to be down. That looks good. He's just rubbing his head the whole time, just looking on, wondering. We'll just do a close-up of his face here. Ah, man. Totally messed that up. You could post it as fan art. The label may just copy claim it, copyright claim it, which allows it to stay up on your channel. Okay. Huh. Okay. Or they can just copyright strike it and be removed. All right. Fair enough. I really don't like how this turned out. What I'll probably do is I don't know, I can't even find a really good way, because I really love the group and I want to respect everything they do, just like I want somebody to respect mine. I would love for it to, even if they copyright claimed it and I put it up and they copyright claimed it so I wouldn't make money from it, even that would be fine. Um, and I'm going to draw the hand like this. I'm going to make it so that I can erase the inside of it at any point. So and then of course we'll have the little like that. Like so. And boom, right there. That's where we'll cut off. That's good. Now let's do some cleanup. If anyone gets just one strike after 90 days, your channel resets to 0. Oh. I could do guitar cover videos, get copyright claims all the time. It's a way to get traffic to their channels so people will watch. That's a good strategy. That's pretty cool. I be wondering how people get to do that. Like, man, you are to make it. It's like I get both sides of it. But people want to show respect by, like, hey, I want to copy your stuff. But at the same time, it's like, man, it's my original material. You can't copy my stuff. But it's like, how can you ever show those appreciation for it, you know? But if you're saying people actually do it all the time and they just kind of make it so they I mean they're kind of playing with matches a little bit, I guess you would say. They just don't get burnt. They're just really careful to not get burnt, basically. But that kind of work ethic and that kind of like, hey, you did a really good job doing this, still gets them that recognition, gets people to come to their channel. I like that. Actually, I like that. And then we'll kind of twist this up a little bit. Perfect. We'll go ahead and color this while we're here. Whoa. Like so. And then let's see if we can get a background back in there. So the background should be like this right here. It should be this color. Let's go ahead and color this in too. I missed that. Ooh. People that do reaction videos who watch or listen to an entire, yeah, that is right. Get claimed. But if you're doing analysis of a song, you can pause, skip, rewind, talk as the song is stopped. Okay. Okay, okay. maybe there's a way you can kind of spin that a little bit. You can twist it to, not twist, but what you're saying. Use it as an analysis kind of thing or educational. That's a good point. That's a good point. And then we'll just finish some of this up here. That looks good. Let's grab this background. And the reason why we copy the background instead of just moving it over from the other scene, I actually want to manipulate it like that a little bit. It seems like he's in this space. Like we're in the computer. We went from looking at the computer screen to being in the scene with them, and we're actually looking at the background of it. In the very next scene, we go back to this. But then that's where all the little avatars fall on top of him. And then he wakes up. He's like, what? I think what we'll do for now, I'm just gonna make a mark real quick. Just kind of show where we need to end this. Put it right about here. Perfect. So we have one more. So all this is one frame right here. Same right here. Kind of finishing this up. I've got a few more minutes, and I'm going to call the stream. Your other option would be to reach out to the label and ask them to license the song to make a video. And you wouldn't get a claim. Like, ooh, I think I might try that first because, like I said, Outkast is my favorite group, and I really love their stuff. And the only idea is I want to give my vision of what the song looks like in my head. When I hear the song, the Happy Valentine's Day beats and the singing and the chorus and all the instruments and everything like that, and his lyrics and what he's saying, I see these colors and I see these different things coming up. I'm like, oh, I can draw that and put it down, and this is what the video looks like to me. And then, I don't know, the label might be like, oh, that's cool, or nah, this is not your product or whatever. But I like what you're saying. Reach out to them to get their permission. And then if not, I'll just do it anyway. And it'll just be my little thing to, I don't know, call my own, I guess. So right here, this is where we're going to kind of do a little bit of extra drawing here. So it's just going to be right here. Perfect. We're going to do where it's kind of like ripping open. Let's actually turn this down a little bit. And it's going to open up even more. And even more. And then it kind of starts to unfold a little bit like that. See, but right here, you get kind of like an opening that comes up inside of this unopened as well. Then opening comes open even more, but it lives as is. I think I'm actually gonna redraw this little line thing here. Like that. That's perfect. So this is actually going to last all the way until right there. Just mark where it's going to land, and boom, perfect. And then this is going to come all the way down here. Bam. And then we'll extend this all the way down as well, right there. So it's not there, but it's right here. And then we'll take this Blueberry app, we're going to put it behind here. See, the only thing about this type is not wanting to cooperate. Because even though I'm doing all this stuff, for some reason the typography in this animation, in this program, the typography is stubborn. It doesn't want to vector, it doesn't want to do anything outside of what it's doing, regardless of whatever else is on top of it or whatever. So I may have to just get rid of the text as part of the animation. I think I want to do that too. I'm trying to think, is there even any need to have the app at that part right there? Oh man. Kind of like this. I'm gonna have to make it black. I think the black makes it really seem like it's opening up. Maybe I just make the whole thing black. Yeah, I think that's gonna work right there, just like that. And then just to kind of get us going before we close it out, right here, we're gonna have our little character. If people make their own lyric videos all the time, knowing that it could get taken down and claimed. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's a good point. Great point. Oh, there it is. I'm like, where is this at? Right here. So this is where we're going to draw our little guy. This will be the last thing I draw for the night, and then we'll call it. He's going to do kind of like a, what? Like, no. kind of like maybe we'll do it kind of like that right there. And then we'll do like a little exclamation mark. Save. Turn off everything except for our design here. Then we'll give our little exclamation mark some red. Kind of help show like, whoa. And then here, we need to make sure it's still consistent. And we're going to grab this part and we're going to put it here. And then this is where all the avatars are going to fall out on top. Right? And this is where we're going to pick up for the next stream. So let's just recap and see what we got done for this one. I think we started about right here. Yep, and then we actually went back and fixed up on some stuff as well. Oh, actually, I forgot. Wow. Because we came and did this part right here. Put all this in there. We put all this in there, fixed the mouth up. We did this, we did the panning. And then we get to the next scene for Act 2. And then that's where it's going to open up and all the avatars are going to fall out and all that. So yeah, this is a great stream. Had some friends come on and chat us up a little bit. Looks like Chris gave us some really good advice on how to pursue our music video for a little bit later on too. Definitely check that out, Chris, man. I appreciate that. I feel like you always come on to the stream and be dropping those gems and stuff. And I really appreciate that a lot. So again, guys, you see this shirt. This is some merch I made off of one of my previous animations. If you like that, let me know. Comment down below. And if you're interested in getting it, let me know, and I'll make it available for everybody so you can have a little piece of I Am Cartoons, which is via Toon. In the meantime, thank you for joining. Thank you for checking out my stream. Thanks, man. You have a good night too. All you guys have a good night. I'll see y'all on Wednesday and Friday at 7 o'clock for the another stream like this, and we'll be on for Androids. So until then, stay tuned.